Hi everyone, Edward Neill here, and tonight I'm excited to talk about the release of the Haunted Cat Tarot deck. This deck has been a long time in coming, several years in painting the artwork for it and several months in designing the cards themselves. So, Haunted Cat Tarot tonight is finally released. So let's talk about it. What do you get if you pick up a Haunted Cat Tarot deck? Well, here's the box that it shipped in. I'm excited to release this. This painting is actually of the Moon card, and it's one of my favorites, so I knew that I had to make the box. For the first time ever, unlike my Oracle decks, I've actually got real box art. Those of you who picked up the Oracle decks will know what I mean. So Haunted Cat Tarot is a 78 card deck. That's the traditional length of like the Rider-Waite decks and a lot of other decks. It's not to be confused with my other Haunted Cat deck, Haunted Cat playing cards. It's a completely different deck, completely different art and everything. So don't confuse it with this if you go to my shop, which is Etsy Shadow Art Finds. So let's talk about the deck itself. What can you expect art-wise? Well, if you follow me, you know I paint a lot of haunted cats, spooky cats with wide eyes in sort of surreal locations. And that's what you can expect if you get the deck. I'm going to show you a few cards right now, a few popular cards. First, we have the Tower. If you've read tarot before, or even if you know just a little bit about it, you've heard of the Tower card and the great change that it portends. So that's the tarot card. Really enjoyed painting this one, painted it on a hard wooden gesso board. It was really a pleasure to paint. Another card. These are all major arcana I'm going to show you. Temperance. So you got a super spooky long-haired cat with dripping wine glasses right in front of it, creating balance. And lastly, of course, wouldn't be a tarot deck if it didn't have death. This is the spookiest cat I could muster, a Maine Coon with super scary eyes, black and white color scheme. So that's kind of the artwork that you can expect. If you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or if you see my artwork on Etsy, you know what my cats look like, and that's what you can expect throughout the deck. How did I create this deck? Well, as you can see behind me, I painted every single cat in the deck, hand painted with acrylics. A lot of them on canvases, a lot of them on wooden boards. I'm going to show you a few of the originals now. There's one of the big ones. That is the Four of Tombs. There he is. So I take a high-res photograph of that. Boom, slap it on a card for the whole deck. Now let's look at some other original paintings. This is the Three of Staves. Cat has turned its back. The original painting, and now the card. Three of Staves, there he is. Another one of my favorites, super colorful, fiery red. Queen of Chalices. She's got a chalice there, and she's sitting proudly in her throne. Now the card, there she is. Fiery red, Queen of Chalices. And one more original I'd like to show you. This one's on a hard gesso board, one of my super favorites from the deck. See if you can see it all there. This is the Eight of Tombs, one of my absolute favorites. All these originals and a lot more still available in the shop. There's the card for Eight of Tombs. All right, so card meanings for Haunted Cat Tarot. My wife wrote the guidebook and came up with all the card concepts. The guidebook is going to read a lot like the Rider-Waite Classic, but with a little spin. And there's 3 ways to get the guidebook to see our interpretations for Haunted Cat Tarot. The deck, when you buy it on Etsy, does not ship with a guidebook. So you have 3 options to pick one up. First is free. It's a PDF download on my website. Go to downthedarkpath.com. and it'll be right there on the top, and you can download the whole PDF for free. It's got art in it, definitions, everything. Secondly, for $6.99, you can go to Amazon and pick up a color-covered and black and white photo inside guidebook. 178 pages, I believe. Full guidebook for you for $6.99 on Amazon Prime. If you've got a Kindle or other e-reader, for $2.99, you can pick up the Kindle version. And it has the complete guidebook and everything for you. Now, of course, being haunted cats, you might think that's sort of a limiting way to do tarot, you know, lacking expressions, all these spooky cats. But I think you'll be surprised. You see a lot of the art, and it's pretty expressive. And we hope that you enjoy the art as well as the definitions. Now, let me talk about the bundles that I'm going to offer with Haunted Cat Tarot. There will be several. You can just get one deck. You can pick up 2 decks and you'll get them both at a discount. You can get the special bundle, which will include 1 Haunted Cat Tarot deck and 6 5x10 full color art prints. These are really sweet art prints. They're available now on Etsy, Shadow Art Finds. You can take a look at them. They're really nice. Then I've got a super special bundle, which is 2 Haunted Cat Tarot decks and 6 5x10 full color art prints, the same art prints from the other bundle. Lastly, if you're a reseller, if you've got a metaphysical shop or you want to sell local to you, I've got a 5-deck bundle heavily discounted for you. All right, so I imagine there will be a lot of questions about the Haunted Cat Tarot relationship to, like traditional tarot and everything. And I'm not going to be able to address every single one in this video, so I invite you to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Pinterest, and we can talk about, if you want to talk about some of the finer details of the deck, we can do that there. Where can you buy Haunted Cat Tarot? Simply go to Etsy, Shadow Art Finds. It will be the top listing for a while now. I have plenty, don't worry, I'm not going to run out. Had a huge print run of these and very excited to have them finally released. If you want to see more art for the deck, visit my Etsy shop or my Facebook. I'm always previewing new cards and showing off the art for those. And once again, Haunted Cat Tarot, Etsy Shadow Art Finds. I'm J. Edward Neill, and you guys have a great evening.